My name's Briony. I'm a safety manager in the construction industry, and I've been in this industry for about 20 years. This situation stood out. It was a normal, everyday pre-start, and it went from being a pre-start to a really heated, complex situation that became quite argumentative. And when I noticed this particular guy and our foreman nose to nose, I thought, we've got a problem here. I stood back for a little thinking that it would get resolved, but it actually started to escalate. So I just had that split-second feeling, if I don't step in, things are going to get really bad. So I did. I put myself right in between the pair of them. My first thought was, I've got to get him out of this room. We need to go outside and have a chat. I knew he'd been dealing with some things personally, but I didn't realise the extent of some of the difficulties that he had. We have to understand that we don't know what's going on in people's lives, and we don't know what their tipping point is, and he had clearly reached his, and what he needed was not hostility back. He needed support and somebody to listen. And there was so many other things going on around him that it just made it worse for him. He got to a point where he just couldn't manage all of this by himself. So getting him out of that situation and into a situation where he would feel like he could talk about it and start to unpack it, I knew that that aggression would subside. It did take a while. It took nearly an hour, but when he became so emotional, I felt that we'd actually got somewhere, and I was in a position then to help him. I think he felt that someone was actually listening. It was just him and I in a quiet room, and I was able to actively listen to what he had to say. I suggested to him that perhaps tonight wasn't his night to come back to work. Perhaps it was better that, he would go home, consider what he's dealing with at the moment, and go and get some professional help. And I was fortunate enough that he felt that he trusted me to take that advice. And that's exactly what he did. So he went home that night, and then I followed him up on the Monday. Rang him up, how you going? Hey, have you made that appointment? Are you getting some help? And he said he had. He had been to the doctor, he had got some help, and he felt so much better for it.